One day, while walking in the forest, Kavi stumbled upon a group of hunters who had caught a beautiful deer. The hunters were planning to sell the deer in the market, but Kavi pleaded with them to spare its life. The hunters, impressed by Kavi's peaceful demeanor, agreed to let the deer go. Kavi then took the deer back to the monastery and began caring for it. He gave it food and water, and soon the deer began to trust him. The two of them developed a special bond, and Kavi found himself spending more and more time with the deer. However, the other monks in the monastery were not pleased with Kavi's decision to keep the deer. They believed that he was putting his own desires above the needs of the monastery and that his attachment to the animal was preventing him from achieving true enlightenment. Despite their criticisms, Kavi continued to care for the deer, and over time, the other monks began to see the error of their ways. They realized that Kavi's love for the deer was not a hindrance but rather a reflection of his compassion and dedication to all living beings. As Kavi continued to care for the deer, he began to notice a change within himself. He felt a greater sense of empathy and understanding for all living things and realized that true enlightenment came not from detachment but from love and compassion. One day, as Kavi was meditating with the deer by his side, he experienced a profound moment of clarity. He understood that the deer was not just an animal but a symbol of the interconnectedness of all living things. From that moment on, Kavi's practice of meditation and his relationship with the deer became intertwined, and he found that he was able to achieve a deeper level of inner peace and understanding. Years passed, and Kavi grew old. As he lay on his deathbed, surrounded by his fellow monks, he imparted his final words of wisdom. Love and compassion are the keys to true enlightenment. We must care for all living beings, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem. For in doing so, we awaken the compassion and wisdom within ourselves. And with those words, Kavi took his last breath, his spirit at peace and his legacy forever remembered.